This game is old. It's from 2003, but the AI is so intelligent with how it drives. It's unmatched in any game except for iRacing, I think, and maybe even. Well, spoke too soon. He cut me off.
Too soon.
Oh, golly. Anybody get dizzy yet? Pass. Oh! Figure out if I was the idiot or that's it. We win. That was a lot of fun. That one. So I do want to note, progress has been made. Last week, I had the AI set at about like 86%, and this week they're at 97%. So we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Or I'm just better at this track. Or they're worse at this track.
Well, it's a long track.
It is. So. It's a bigger track. It's actually really, really similar to a track IndyCar raced at in Fontana, California, or Michigan as well. So it feels very familiar to me.
Did you really say Fontana?
Fontana, California.
Wait, that's a real place?
It's a real place. There's a racetrack there. It's specifically the rear tires I want to get some heat into.
Let me see if I can find one.
All right, I hope that helped.
No, this will help.
There we go. There we go. We got all sorts of heat going on here. It's just you're so low in second gear, but you're not low enough almost. Maybe I need to early shift to third, but then I'll get killed by the field. Maybe I just need to be better.
You're at mid-range? What's the power band like?
Pretty broad, I guess. Okay, well, we're underway. We lost a bunch of spots, but that's okay.
I think we lost 5?
We'll make them up later. Or not.
You'll be alright.
But
6.
You know, make it interesting.
50 said he was better at this. I don't know how this is looking for him.
Okay. Ooh, starting on the inside definitely is a bit more tight.
Very dicey.
Yeah. Because I don't have that like escape room to slide up. And it is, there's a lot of cars right now. I know he's still there. Don't go 3 wide. I barely know what I'm doing.
I can imagine you saying that when we're doing iRacing.
Like,
no, 3 wide. Too small of a track. We're all going off.
Well, it's more like I just don't know what it, like, Surgeon General's warning, don't go 3 wide when Nifty doesn't know what he's doing. Could be harmful to your health. Well, good news. I feel like I know what the car's doing now, like the tires are up to temp and all. Bad news is I'm in 33rd now, so nowhere to go, almost nowhere to go but up. There we go, that's a run. That's pretty good. Then we're gonna get choked off on the bottom line. Maybe I was too worried about it. I don't know. It's like when I do IndyCar, like, even though it's the same style track and everything, of course the car races differently. And also just like everything happens at a different speed, obviously. But like sometimes my reaction times are too quick and other times they're not quick enough. Just because I'm expecting one thing and it turns out to be another.
That just sounds like an old person problem.
Well, I am old, so
Yeah,
could be that too.
we're getting old.
Yep.
My reaction time is let my brain just stop talking and let my hands do the work.
Well, I gotta entertain. I gotta be an entertainer.
It'll be entertaining. I'm still crashing. But what I'm saying is my reaction time is based off of my muscle memory, not what my brain will send signals to.
Let's try the pass on Cody Ware here. I do actually take that into account though. Like if my best ability is driving the AI at 98% off stream, I'll set it to like 97% on stream, just because I know there's going to be like a little bit of brain lag.
Yeah.
Just because I'm talking.
Dude, Hunter, that's a sick emote. We gotta get an animated emote.
I can look into how to do that, but at present I don't know how.
It just needs to be literally an animated emote, and then we upload it. Since Ether is already affiliated, I'm pretty sure we can do animated emotes.
Yeah, it's probably a GIF, but so my graphics are of the still variety. I don't know how to do animated graphics.
I can't, it's just poo-poo. Too lazy for that.
So, a bit of an introduction to this track. It's a racetrack that exists in real life. It's in College Station, Texas, but it hasn't been used for racing in years. Like we're talking almost 10 years, I think. And that was like minor level, like track day kind of racing. But back in like I think the 80s, it had everything happen at it. It had IndyCar, it had NASCAR. Nowadays, I think it's used as like a parking lot by Toyota as they wait to get like chips for their cars or something. Like I don't know.
Amazing.
Yeah. So it's something like that, which is a shame because it's a big fast track, and I like race cars.
All right, can I take my car and race it on you?
Well, it sounds like there might be a bunch of Toyotas parked on it. Don't spin. Okay. The back end.
Okay, it's the only time I could say my little Honda's passing Toyotas. Unless you're a Prius, I always pass them.
Yeah. I'm in a Toyota right now. Technically.
I had my first bit of other person road raging on me.
Oh, really? That's the first time?
Yeah, so you know how my car is... Well, I mean, it's not the first time, but like the first time it's actually been bad. You know how my car looks a little bit on the aggressive race car side?
Yeah. Well, you made it look
so
that way.
Yeah. So I cut over from the slow lane. I move over one, and then I move over to the fast lane because it's a 3-lane road.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go, and this lady sees me coming up behind her and proceeds to brake check me. And I'm like, are you serious? And I can see her like lifting up her hand, trying to flip me off, give me the bird, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. When we pass these cars, I'm going to go over to the right lane. So as soon as I go into the middle lane, she follows. I'm like, oh my gosh, you better not be following me. And then I cut over again to the slow lane. She does the same exact thing. And then it opens up to a 4-lane. I get into the far right, and she's trying to keep pace with me, like as she's trying to yell at me. And I'm like, my window's up, your window's up. I can't hear a word you say, and I don't even want to look at you.
Right.
She looked like an old lady that would be a Karen.
I mean, that
like
seems like some
police the speed.
Automotive Karen behavior.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. Like, I was calm. I was like, I'm just trying to go get coffee before work. It's a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. I thought she was going to follow me to Starbucks.
I don't have road rage exactly. What I do have is I treat it the same as I treat sim racing. Which is like, if you do something wrong, I'm going to let you know somehow. And I can't hop over the mic, so I will hand gesture and stuff. But I don't like use the car as a weapon. You know what I mean? I will let you know that I am displeased with you. And
the only thing I do is, well, all I do is drop a gear because my horn sounds like a little clown car.
Yeah, I don't use a horn.
I'd rather somebody like look at me because I revved my engine than for someone to laugh at me because I honked at them.
That's true. That's true. That's a bit of a Streisand effect almost with that horn.
What is it? I need a definition. What's Streisand effect?
Oh, it's like an internet joke, but it's kind of like if you're upset about something and you try to like defend yourself being upset about it, and you just make it worse and worse.
Isn't there a song about Barbara Streisand?
Wasn't she a singer or was she an actress?
American singer.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter. You're smarter than I am.
See? Exactly. See? That's what you're supposed to do. If somebody comes up behind you, you just, you know, you can either let them pass or just like, whatever.
Like, to me, it's not about, I don't care. I'll let people pass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about getting somewhere first. It's more like you've created a dangerous situation and I need you to know that was unacceptable. And that's just me. I just feel like I need to communicate that.
I wasn't tailgating. I was getting up to speed. And this lady, since my car makes noises.
Oh, you're not talking about me anymore.
Out. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, I hadn't had a chance to look at the chat.
Oh, yeah. No, he was talking about, like, he drives super defensive.
Oh.
And he lets people pass. And then he said, it sounds like you were tailgating. I was like, I mean, I got up to speed, and she might have got uncomfortable. That's her fault. Don't be in the fast lane.
Yeah, the ones I try to communicate with most, like the people who will piss me off the most are truckers, because I feel like they have an obligation to drive safer than other people because they're driving a 40-ton death machine.
It's also very difficult for them because people make it a lot harder.
I understand that, but when you pass me going 85 and a 65, I'm going to let you know I don't like that in my neighborhood. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I like when they go 85. It keeps the congestion of traffic down if they're up to speed, but then at the same time, it's sketchy because let's say brake fail.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that one truck.
I mean, they need stopping distance, right? But every mile per hour they increase, they need a further stopping distance. And to me, it's just unacceptable for them to be going that much over the speed limit. I don't mind a little bit, you know what I mean? But
if old lady got aggressive on me, it was going to be all downhill there for her. I know my car. I know my limits. Don't make me test those limits.
I have a hot take. Since I stumbled onto the trucker topic, I have a hot take. I don't think trucks, like semi-trucks, should be allowed further than 50 miles from their destination. If it has to go further than 50 miles, it needs to be put on a railroad.
It takes longer.
I know it takes longer, and I'm okay with slowing down in society, but I find the trucks, the semis, to be like this almost unacceptable safety risk on the highway because they don't drive with the respect they need to. So,
here's another tangent to go off of.
I'll help. Sure, I come from a railroad family. I'll have you know, my grandpa was in the rails union. Oh gosh, don't try to change lanes right there.
Yeah, tangent off of that. You don't like trucks on the road? Stop ordering shit.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, you do get to that, like, stop. Oh, you don't like the economy? Well, stop contributing to it. It's like, but I have to eat.
That's pretty much what it is.
But I have to eat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Society
that's
runs on it. I think that's the majority of how we even transport stuff.
Oh, it is for sure. Which is why I think invested in railroad, like put it on rails, and then you have a big new industry that'll employ people and it keeps people safe. Oh, we entered that turn wrong.
72%.
I should also say though that the views of Nifty do not represent the views of Ether as a company. This is just my personal thought on the matter.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff too, because there's not not a lot of railroad tracks that go throughout the whole nation.
But why couldn't there be?
They take up space. Imagine this, okay? You're late for work. You're on your way, and now you're stuck behind a 3-mile long train because Nifty said, let's do rail instead of...
Hunter's calling you out on that.
It will if you need to have rail go throughout the whole nation. Can we just have an autobahn that goes throughout the whole nation?
God, I'm just cracking up. But I know Hunter and I already talked about this once off stream about like how silly like the 12-lane highways are and stuff like in Texas and all that. Like, oh, just one more lane will fix it. That'll fix all the traffic.
It's space efficient until you start getting more. And then also need to have tracks that go through every single state.
Well, there's got to be track. Like, I don't know. I kind of think out here, out east, there's more rail probably than out west. Maybe.
Out west, I actually live near. So since I'm in the metro, there's also railroad tracks everywhere, but we also have railroad crossings that are not gated.
Oh, that's weird. Don't do that. Put gates up. Jeez.
Yeah.
Hunter's making all the arguments I would about rail.
I like the railway idea, but also over here the congestion because of rail actually can get really bad. I was almost an hour and a half late for work because of one of them.
But what if we had more rails so that instead of one long train, you could have like 5 shorter trains coming to town on different tracks?
A lot easier. It'd almost be like having a light rail go through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Add some light rail to everything.
Light rails instead of buses.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with buses too. Just more public transit in general, because then you reduce the amount of cars on the road, and that reduces the. Like I would, like if there was a direct way to get to, say, the grocery store, I'd take it.
The West Coast is really bad too when it comes to infrastructure. There's a reason why our traffic's getting worse.
Yeah, I kind of think it's based on not based on, but it's developed, the West's developed later than out here in the East.
Yeah, but also the East has it a little bit different in the sense of how they ran the infrastructure. Holy crap. My voice is getting very phlegmy. Apologize. Yeah, LA is getting populated. The whole West Coast is like everyone's moving from the south up. Alright, I think I fixed my voice.
Yay! So my hunch though is that my town, it's a very old town. We're talking 150, 200 years old maybe, as far as the town goes. It's been around a long time. And there's train line through it. There's busing. There's all sorts of established kind of systems. Plus, there's a mix of residential and commercial. So
nice.
If I wanted to go, if I was I need a loaf of bread, I would have to walk half a mile to go get it. Whereas, and I'm not saying where you live specifically, I don't really know where you live, but a lot of new development, residential is a huge sprawling suburbia, where it's like, 10 miles before you get to the nearest commercial zone. And then that commercial zone is huge with like a big shopping mall or something, right?
It's really crappy because over here we gentrify everything.
Yeah.
So cost of living has gone up by like way too much. A 1-bedroom apartment is now like $1,300 and up.
Yeah.
If you're unlucky, it's like $1,500 and up. But I am within walking distance of the nearest grocery store. The mall is literally within walking distance of me.
There you go.
I don't do miles. I do it by time. It's like a 15-minute walk to both. 20-minute walk.
See, I'm going to say the same thing I say to everybody. Come to the St. Louis area because things are not as expensive.
I'm good.
Aw, sad.
I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb on the East Coast.
I think you'd stick out worse here. I bet
That's
the
what I'm
East
saying.
Coast does. Oh, okay.
Well, it depends. If I go to New York, I'll be fine. If I ever go to like Virginia, then I'm gonna stick out.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, because Virginia has like the Naval Academy, so like a lot of different people come through. Like what town? Norfolk and all that. So
yeah, I'd definitely stick out in Chicago.
Chicago gets pricier though.
I don't know, I'm just saying like in general, I'd stick out. Same thing if I go to Louisiana to go visit my friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure Louisiana. I would assume Louisiana is dirt cheap though, but I don't know for sure.
His favorite thing to say is, "You look like my cousin."
Turn, please, car.
I don't like the Jeep. From what he tells me, the gene pool's too close down there.
Yeah. That's a topic that might go beyond the scope of an ether conversation.
Well, I just want to go to Louisiana for the food.
Okay, all right, hang on. So one of the big things about NASCAR is that the condition of the car will change as a run goes on. So it'll handle one way, and then by the time you're halfway through before a pit stop, it'll handle completely different, and then it'll change again, right? I'm going through.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh my god, I can't see shit. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Okay. This is still terrifying, actually.
Every time I see smoke, all I say is gun it and run it. Man, that guy finally passed you.
I probably should have, yeah. But
Dang, Kroger.
I mean, okay. All right. That was terrifying when I think it's Austin Cindric, the white and black car, was so much slower, and I had 47 Ricky Stenhouse coming up. I felt like he was going to run me over because I was slowing up for Cindric. Anyway,
you really did thread the needle, though.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to find any sort of opening. That was that was scary. Okay, all right, okay.
You want to know what I'm excited for?
What are you excited for?
We'll fill you up.
We're going to come in for a pit stop. What are you excited for? iRacing?
Forza Motorsports 8.
Oh, I'm excited to do some iRacing with you, actually. Like, I really am.
Watch my subscription end.
No, we'll get some in.
Just kidding.
Road is now open.
All right, we're looking for that blue sign because I haven't painted anything. Like you
tell me why I knew Jose was gonna have something happen. Oh my goodness!
What the heck? What?
Don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
My dude, I'm just trying to get to the stop sign. Are you my stop sign? You're not my stop sign. Okay.
If this was BeamNG, all the cars would be messed up.
This is why iRacing has you ghost through cars in pit lane. We just got... Oh, dang it. Ah!
Turn 2. Keep it under 65. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Straighten out. You parked at a bad
Is it putting you in
angle.
backwards?
Straighten out. You parked at a bad angle. Keep it under 65. Keep it under 5,000.
Okay, guys, I don't mean to run you over, but...
Right. The pace cars on the back straight.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Back up. Keep it under 65.
Please put the tires on the car now.
Disaster.
It was, though. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, that's why... Yeah, I know. Like, just switch them around. I know the tire pressures are different. Just...
Go.
Okay, well, I think we're in last place now. That's neat trick, AI.
In turn 3.
I think you're in second to last.
Oh, well. Okay, that didn't help anything.
Full tires, Nifty.
Yeah. Well, it's under yellow. That's really sad, honestly. Because I didn't need to push it. I just wanted to because I was frustrated.
I think he already finished the speed run.
Dang, I had gotten up to like 25th or so.
So much for that 97% difficulty.
Hey! When the green flag is out, 97 was good, and I was working my way through this field. They just there was a gangbang on pit road.
That's the party Nifty wants to go to.
No, it's not! I'll have you know.
Well, you were already a part of it, so I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a non-consensual gangbang right there is what that was.
Nifty said, I came for the party and didn't realize it was this kind.
Exactly. Okay, well, all that progress, I mean, we were up a good 10, 15 spots from here, and all that progress is gone with half a race left.
Second to last.
Second to last. I think Briscoe behind us is a lap down. I think that's why his name's in green. Okay. Well, so we've got less than half a race to get all those spots back. We're going to be no more Mr. Nice Nifty, though.
You said we can do AI racing on iRacing?
Yeah, as long as the car and the track support it. Some cars and tracks don't support AI on iRacing.
Okay, good, because I don't want to lose iRacing points, because I already am bad.
Yeah, that's a good way to... I mean, obviously, I enjoy the AI. I'm a weirdo, I know, because I bought iRacing, which is hugely expensive, and I just use the AI mostly. Not all the time. I mean, like, I've done online racing before. I was gonna get heavily invested in the IndyCar series until it stopped being a thing.
Now what's it called?
The American Open Wheel B Series or something like that. The thing that tripped me up, though, was I bought all the IndyCar tracks, but now they won't race at the IndyCar tracks on it. So I would have to buy, like, all the F1 tracks or whatever now. And I'm just like, but I'm not made of money.
What money?
All right, so we are at the tail end of the line here, though, because 14 got to... The laps down cars start on their own line. So we are at the tail end of the lead lap, which is fine, because you know how, like, at the beginning of the race we sucked at, and I say we, but that's because you're along for the ride, it's me. I sucked at getting the car going. So that's fine. I literally cannot be run over if there's no one behind me.
All right. NASCAR Xfinity, NASCAR Cup.
Cup is this. You suck. Yeah. Thank you for the support, chat. Thank you.
I'm gonna race the LeSabre.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in.
All right. What open wheeler should I buy, Nifty?
Well, I'm always going to say the IndyCar, but
I know, but which one?
the
Indy
IR18.
Pro?
Dallara IR18. That's the current IndyCar. Indy Pro is actually an IndyCar minor league, but you'll probably need that to move through the ranks. Oh my God, the Formula V! I'm terrible. There's no downforce. There's no weight. The thing just sloshes around at really high speeds, and I suck at it. I think Formula V might be my worst car on iRacing and pavement, at least. Obviously, I suck at anything on dirt, too.
Alright, the car that I will race for when we do Rallycross is going to be the Ford Fiesta.
Is the IR04, is that the fictional one that iRacing made?
It looks like it.
Because if it is, I would buy that if they had AI on it, because that would be fun. I would make I used to do this back in the old R Factor 1 days. I made a series called iCars, which was International Championship Auto Racing Series, whatever. But I just took like the top 8 drivers from IndyCar and the top 8 drivers from F1 and NASCAR and all these other series, and I put like little talent bios on them and paint skins on them, and just had like a big super series. And if they had the fictional car, like that's what I would do with it, and I would have a ton of fun doing it. All right, we need to like make a comeback in a hurry here. How many laps we got left? 29, 28 at the line.
Still there. Clear. Car inside.
Oh.
Clear inside.
What?
Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
Also, I just need to note, since this track is so much like an IndyCar track, I can compare the speeds, and these are not slow cars. They're hitting like 210 down the front stretch. IndyCars would be hitting about 230, but still, just only 20 miles an hour off the IndyCar pace is just nuts. Considering how heavy these cars are and all, like, if
I have
that's
to use a different email address, so I paid for iRacing twice.
what?
Stay low.
Why do you have
That's so
to?
doo-doo.
Why do you have to? You don't need to do that. What did you? What?
No, it's because I didn't I didn't log in via Steam.
Clear outside.
Okay, so you're not actually paying for iRacing twice.
No.
Okay.
I think I paid for it twice.
What? Ask for a refund. Like email their customer support. They'll probably help you out there.
Can I delete this?
Stay low.
Oh, we're going 3
Oh,
wide? No, let's not go 3 wide.
Stay low.
We'll find out next month.
Still
If
there.
like their customer support has always been good to me when things like that have happened.
Outside.
Admittedly, I haven't had that happen,
Stay
but
low.
Yeah, because I made an account and then it's like, hey, pay for this. And it's like, okay, whatever. Now I'm like, well, I think I paid for it twice because I paid for it on Steam and I paid for it on the website. I didn't know there was a login via Steam option. Thanks, iRacing.
I've always heard
Thanks,
I've always
Obama.
heard not to use Steam with iRacing.
Stay low.
Too late. I'm already doing it.
Still there. Clear.
All right, we're into the 30s, I think, like the high 30s now. We're making our way back. We're gaining ground. I'm driving a little bit harder, so I think I'm more at risk of losing the car, but we're making spots.
Making our way downtown.
Yep. This is a bad idea.
3 wide, inside.
All right, cool.
Keep high. Clear.
Interstate pass.
Car
And I'm
inside.
crashing now.
Yeah, definitely taking risks with the car right now is what I'm doing.
Oh, hi. That's all I can think of.
See, we're gonna hit 220 almost here. 217, 218. That was nuts. That's too fast for these cars. I've decided.
No, not fast enough.
If you want faster, go get an Indy car because they're supposed to be that fast.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So, Oregon State University brought in their enduro race car in that they made that's EV.
Oh yeah.
I went up to one of the dudes and I was like, so is this based off of the Indy cars or is it like Formula? Like the Formula One styles? I was like, well, the series is based off of Formula, so I guess you could say like Formula One.
I mean, it's got a different
But it was-
formula for sure.
It was very interesting though, because it was like EV, battery runs, is estimated to run a 22-kilometer race
Yeah.
on one charge. I was
Ha-
like, wow.
Have you seen Formula E?
I know of Formula E, but I
Yeah, it's
haven't watched it yet.
it's like F1 for electric cars. It's still pretty much in its infancy, but I mean, I guess that's kind of like the future of racing, really.
Sadly.
I don't know about sadly. I'm okay with it.
No, I want cars to make noise other than like the electric motors spinning.
They do sound like RC cars. I mean, I guess they are kind of, well, they're not RC, but like they sound like that.
They're scaled up RC cars,
Yeah, they are.
which also they do have their car to be a driverless, to be able to be driverless.
See, that's no fun. Obviously, I'm a big fan of putting the driver in the car.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting.
How many laps to go? 20. Okay.
Here we go.
I heard my spotter say some many laps to go, and I didn't hear him clearly.
But yeah, it was cool because they actually had active arrow and everything.
Oh, that is cool. Oh,
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
oh god.
Like he
Oh
showed
god.
me.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Stay low.
Okay,
Car inside.
I'm waiting.
that was sketchy.
Still there.
I drifted
waiting.
back up. I drifted back up onto. Oh gosh, who was that? Keselowski, I guess.
Still there.
Oh.
And it was totally my fault. I just the wrong line into the turn. I was hoping I would clear him. I was hoping I would clear him before I slid up because I knew I was going to slide up, but I didn't, and it almost was real bad. That might be the sign for Nifty to push a little less hard.
No. Push harder. Push harder.
That's not happening.
Come on, we gotta at least beat DeWalt.
Oh, I'll beat DeWalt because I have a fast car, or the AI is slow, however you want to look at it. I've got a good car. Honestly, we'd be fighting for a top 10, I think, had we not gotten completely demolished on pit road.
Clear outside.
I think we can claw it back right here.
17 to go.
Car outside. Still there.
I really want to take a nap before work, but I don't think I'm gonna wake up in time.
What time do you work?
I gotta leave the house in like an hour or less.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm getting sleepy TV.
Or getting sleepy TV. Rest in peace. That Discord is still active. Like, no one's posted in there in a long time, but it's like 20 people still on that Discord. It amazes me.
And them over here.
I tried. I told them. I told them.
I'm kidding. Just make a whole getting sleepy TV part of the Discord.
Oh, we got smoke. I think somebody blew an engine. They went into the
I hit
pits.
my vape.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it. All right.
And ironic because I was actually hitting it right before you said that, and it blew out the smoke when you said that.
Well, there we go. Oh, we're getting tight. Getting tight. Whew, okay. Car is changing, which is about when it happened last run, where I was talking about how in NASCAR the car will kind of change characteristics as a run goes on. It's starting to tighten up now. Understeer, if you're one of those folks.
Yeah, it's scary in a front wheel drive.
So we'll hang around on the outside line so that we don't push into somebody. Try to see if we can get things done up here. We'll get the nose up there. Yeah, okay, good. Now we'll suck up to the cars ahead. This game is old. It's from 2003, but the AI is so intelligent how it drives. It's unmatched in any game except for iRacing, I think, and maybe even shit. Well, spoke too soon. He cut me off.
Too soon.
He came up and slammed the door, always backwards. This happened in the other race too. I never end up facing forwards. Oh boy.
That's driver input issues.
No, it's not. It's not when you're spinning.
Yeah, it is.
That's disappointing. Whoever it was just slid up and just slammed the door on me.
Yeah, see, look, even Hunter says skill issue. Trying to figure out that one song. It goes, or literally the line just goes, Barbara Streisand, and goes, do 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 do.
Well, we'll be taking a pit stop.
Oh, I found it. As I said that.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come into the pits, we'll get new tires, and then we'll blast past everybody on old tires. That's the plan. With how many laps to go? It'll probably be about like 8 to go.
Pit road is now open. Limit 65. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
At least I'm not going to get wrecked in the pits, but I might as well pit because there's...
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
There's no reason to stay out. I'm at the end of the line anyway. What position am I going to lose? Dang, though. He just came up and chopped me, and I should have, I don't know, if I would have turned him into the wall, then he would have just been right in front of me anyway, but
in turn 2.
That was...
Go, 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 go! Limit 65. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. We got just 10 more to go. The pace cars on the back straight.
Now we're going to do a speed run.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind
Speed run the wall.
car.
Oops, wrong game.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Anybody know what car it was that did that to me? If I come across him again, who should I be not nice to? It's NASCAR. Road rage is part of the deal, I think.
Not nice to me. Step on me.
Is that what you want? Oh, well, Hunter does say him.
Hunter. See? Hunter knows. Do you have Beam NG by chance?
I don't. I could get, like, if it's ever on sale, I guess I could look for it. But I don't even know how much it costs. I know it's like the ultimate crash simulator. That's what I know about it.
It's the ultimate physics game.
How many laps
so
are we
take
gonna
sim
have?
racing.
Yeah.
Take sim racing, but put realistic crashing in it. Like you hit a bump too hard, it actually messes up your suspension.
If it got like more, because I've seen clips of it online and all of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why isn't it used for sim racing? I guess it doesn't have like the car modeling physics as far as like handling and stuff.
So there's a lot of things. Like aero isn't a thing. There's a few other things. It also is extremely hard in the system sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So trying to play that multiplayer, early stages was really hard.
I can't believe I was complimenting the AI, and then like a second later it wrecked me. That was rude.
Yeah, that's a normal Nifty moment.
That is a normal Nifty moment.
We're going green next time by.
Okay, we'll have 7 laps to gain as many spots as possible. And we're on fresh tires, so we have a decent chance of gaining spots. I think the biggest concern is just not getting taken out.
Yeah. One of these days, Nifty, we gotta do an Assetto traffic run.
That'd be fun. I don't know anything about setting it up. You'd have to walk me through that, but that would be fun.
Oh, we'll just find a server and we choose whatever cars we want.
Oh, okay.
If they have a little Honda, I will be racing the Honda. Because we're all about the Conjo style racing.
All right, 7 laps, probably about 4 or 5 minutes of racing.
Get ready now.
Got this.
Going green. Pace cars in.
If you reach at least the midway point, I call that a win.
Oh, we're past midway, yeah.
No, I meant midway placement.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Nah, you got it. Did I ever teach you about the Wangan and the Kanjos of Japan, the racing clubs?
Oh, I don't remember the lesson, but you have talked about it before.
Okay, so Wangan is basically the Wangan loop, which is the industrial highway
Yeah.
loop, and they were the ones that modified their cars to be extremely fast. And that club, you had to, it was very strict ruling had to be able to maintain a speed above 200 kilometers. Even in traffic, you are not allowed to crash or cause any accidents.
Right.
If you are caught with their banner and you're not part of the club, they will actually strip and or like destroy your car.
Kind of like
yeah, they're like the high
race car mafia.
Yeah. So that's where the term Midnight Club came from. Because they were the long gone stretch and they raced that night. Because that road is basically dead. And then Kanjozoku scene was the people that raced cars like Honda Civics. Really small, what is it called? Small and tight handling cars for tight areas, because those are usually 2-lane stretch.
Yeah.
And they wanted to be able to have cars that got around police barricades.
Did you say police?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was this guy. That guy screwed me over.
What about Smithfield?
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna pit maneuver him?
Maybe later. Oh, squeezing this hole. Yeah, that feels good.
I can't ever unhear that. Dang it, Nifty.
I knew what I was doing as I said it. No regrets.
I have a really bad image in my head. I believe you, Nifty.
All right, so fun story. Getting tires when we did, and everybody else not getting tires, actually gave us a rocket ship.
Yeah. Like I said, if you make it above half, I call that a win.
Niftiest band.
So you know how people have masks in their car, especially if they are street racers?
Yeah.
So that actually came from the Kanjos.
Oh, really?
The Kanjozoku scene, because they Japan ended up getting high quality cameras to be able to capture who's driving the car. So they started that mask trend.
One more to go. I'm listening. Yeah, one more to go.
No, you're good. You got this.
Oh, don't slow down. All right, I guess we're giving you a bump. Didn't mean to, but you slowed down too much.
The balls to the walls. You on turn 3?
Go 4 wide. I don't know where we finished. 13.
Hey, I was about to say, you're gonna get into the top 10s?
Almost, man. Almost. All right, that is a successful recovery. That was... I really think we got lucky, because actually, I don't think I would have finished this high had we not been wrecked. Obviously, I have damage off, so that's whatever. But because I was able to make that additional pit stop, it gave me fresh tires on everybody else, and I was just able to just
donuts in the grass.
Drive around. I only finished 13th. We don't cook donuts. We don't make the donuts for 13th. But that was you know what I mean? Just kind of fortuitous the way it happened.
Left the house this week, too busy stacking checks. Been too busy sizing VVs for my neck. Started from struggle, but I knew that I was next. Started from struggle, but I knew that I was next. Yeah. Got mama palace, the whole family on a flex. Was a had the Chevy, yeah, I knew I was a threat. But on the lower, man, it came back as the gold. Playing games to you like Pennywise and float. That summer party at the beach, I'm on a boat. She saw the